So VLOOKUP, we have this table of employee names, position, and years. And what we want to do is we want to enter an employee number here in the yellow field, and it's going to change who we're looking at. So if I change this to 2, it changes the name to Elizabeth, her position with accounting, and years. So you can see here I entered this number in, and it returned to this data to the right of it. So let's take a look at this formula. So we have VLOOKUP. I want to look at H3, which is this cell right here. I want to look at this range that's in red, which is A2 through D20. The data that I want to return, so we're on name, I want to return the second column. So in this case we have 2, it's going to return Elizabeth. And then if we have true or false, the false is an exact match, where true is a fuzzy match. And you can see here we've got the same thing for the accounting, but the change is the column that it's returning, which is the C column. That's the third one in this case. And then here we have the years, which is the fourth column. So again, if we change this, it changes all of the different ones for us. Now, let's say I want to type in just the name. So in this case, we're going to type in Greg, and it changes that. But it does not have the employee number. Well, the problem is that it cannot look up to the left of the lookup value. So in this case, we have K3 as my actual value, but the range is B2 through 20. And it will not look to the left in VLOOKUP. So only things to the right. So now the second column is not B, it's now C. And then years will be 3, which it is. So they come up with a new one called XLOOKUP, and XLOOKUP allows you to have some more flexibility. So let's take a look at the differences. So as you can tell here, it's returning the same type of data, and it works the same way. But if I look at the formula, it's quite a bit different. So we're using XLOOKUP, and H12 is this one right here. This range is only looking at the employee range, the employee number range. So that's the range that it's actually looking up. And then this range here is the range that it's going to return. So if it's 1, it returns the one right next to it. And you can come on down the line and you can see that it's very much the same, except now I'm looking up the employee number and I'm returning the position. Here I'm looking up the employee number and I'm returning the years. If I come over here and I want to do it by name, it's the exact same thing as it was previously, except it does allow me to go to the other side, to the right. So my range is I'm looking up the name and I'm returning the employee number. So, and of course you can organize your data however you like, but that's the differences between V and XLOOKUP.